What's happening, peoples? Welcome back, welcome back.
I'm back, ya gold taxes.
If this is your first time finding my channel, the name of my channel is in the intro. Who am I? I'm Unc L. You can call me Unc for short. Why? Because I'm old as hell and I'm somebody's uncle. And I'm that uncle that tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Rest in peace, Pops. Miss you every day. Yeah, today I'm reacting to another clip from my guy, Sean C at TSG Uncut. The name of his channel is TSG Uncut. Go give him a like, a sub, and a share. He makes A1 content. I really like this guy's content. He makes my job so easy. The purpose of what I'm doing with these videos is, if you're a lady and you're watching this, is I'm trying to explain to y'all how we feel, how men feel, and why we're not dating you. So if you're taking this personal, I'm sorry. But if me expressing how men feel triggers you, there may be some things about yourself you need to explore. With that said, I'm not gonna keep running my mouth. Let's get into the content.
Let's just get here. Why no black women, Christopher?
I mean, I've dated black women. I mean, obviously I'm a black man, but it seems like as I'm getting older, the world is changing. Sisters starting to have these crazy ass wants and needs that don't even align with what they have and what they have going on.
No. He's got a point.
So I'm kind of looking for somebody that's a little bit down to earth, that's more logical when it comes to finances.
So because of the financial request, is that the reason why you want to date outside your race?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I've dealt with Latina and white women, and they seem to be more down to earth. Oh, the 50-50 thing, let's be honest, 2 incomes is better than 1. I hear my sisters always talking about, I'd rather pay 100% than go half with a man. It's crazy to me.
There's women out there that will walk away from a good man talking about, oh, he wanted to go half on rent. He wanted to go half on
facts.
Like, you know how fatuous and name that is to say he wanted to go half? First of all, you are responsible for 100% of your life as an adult.
Let him cook.
I'm gonna let him.
100% of your problems, 100% of your bills, 100% of your stress, and you mean to tell me you had a man right there like, I'll take half of that from you. And you was like, that ain't good enough.
Right.
Damn. I want you to take it all. I don't want to have no responsibility as an adult.
That just makes no fucking sense.
And that is financial abuse, and that is feminine manipulation. So then, fellas, you need to walk away.
Yeah, I can see where my guy in the Kendra G clip, I can see where he's coming from. He's had, or it sounds like he's had, a bunch of bad experiences dating black women in America. I gotta put it point blank. It's like, I just had to put it point blank, because if you've seen my intros, when I go to the Dominican Republic, I've been there 13 times. Most of the chicks I've dated are black women, or what Americans would consider black women. They do not act anything like these women here in America. So, you don't understand how great it is to have the beauty of a black woman without the American feminist attitude.
He ain't lying.
And that's just point blank, period. And then what my other guy said in the second clip was 100% accurate. Okay, you got somebody that's willing to come in and pay half the bills, and that's not good enough?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Okay, you was paying $3,000 at first, and now when we get together, you're only paying $1,500, and rather than pocket that $1,500 or invest it towards something, you would rather pay the $3,000 and split that with me?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And you chicks can't figure out why you're single. Jesus Lord.
She belongs to the streets.
Let's continue.
When a woman is not the best version of herself financially or is experiencing some financial hardships, you're not going to hear. It's rare that you hear men call these women broke, bummy, no matter what. Because society has deemed a lot of women to believe that if a man isn't providing for her financially, solely, some women, it's like he serves no purpose. Let a man fall short on the wayside financially. Baby, watch how fast he come. Ain't shit, never been shit. You broke, your mama ain't shit. You need to go heal from childhood trauma. I mean, so much shit. I just want to know, people, why the rules don't apply to you, Miss Mamas?
Yeah, sis is right. Where's the equality? Okay, how is it I can be called broke and dusty and all these other names, and yet if your situation is equal to mine, the same as mine, you're not broke and dusty?
Well, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
Funny how that works, ain't it? Let's get back into the content.
Black men, I'm gonna say it from me to you, this is just straight up. Black women, 80% of them, they don't like you. 80%, I'm probably sure it's more, but at least 80% of black women in this day and age, it don't matter how old or young they are, they have a general dislike and hatred for you. See, I'm not telling you something that you ain't already felt. I'm telling you something that you know.
He's hated by everybody. His mama hated, his woman hated, his children hated, the job hated. That's a hard life for anybody to try to survive up under. We have a different support system for us, and it makes us think that we came up on our own. But as I said, we didn't come up on our own. Most of us, if we didn't get help from the enemy, and he don't give our man the same help he give us, that makes us his woman. We the enemy's woman. We married to the government.
What did she say?
It's not that black women are undesirable. The personality of a lot of black modern women is undesirable. The stigma of you feel like you don't need a man, can't nobody tell you nothing. The mindset of a lot of black women is undesirable. Sometimes we want to just play like, oh my goodness, nobody want black women. Where you getting that from? The truth is a lot of black women are a product of a generation of other black women screaming to the top of their lungs, I don't need a man.
I spend time on this app all the time trying to educate and inform and get black women to have a different way of thinking. But no, they fight hard to keep nonsense going, to not want to change a community, to not want to change themselves.
Yeah, what these three women said was completely accurate, especially the Honorable Sister Shahrazad Ali. She's been saying it since the 1980s, like 1989, 1990. That's how long she's been screaming this message. Yeah, we're hated as black men. Like there's nothing. Our intelligence is questioned. Our manhood is questioned. The quality of fathers that we are is questioned. It's like we're not allowed to be a man, or we're not allowed to be the men. We're not given the same benefit of the doubt that other men are given. It's just assumed off rip that if I'm a black man, then I'm just less than. And that's how society interacts with us. And the second young lady's analysis of the situation was accurate too. It's not that we don't find black women beautiful. I mean, and you can look around and see the type of men black women date. We find all shapes, sizes, and colors of black women difficult. It's not how you look. It is how you interact with us and how you treat us that is the problem. That is what we're running from. It's your attitude, your personalities, and your behavior. And the third black woman said, she laid it out succinctly also. She said that a lot of black women have this energy.
Who gonna check me, boo?
So when other black women who try to come along and give them advice on how to get better their situation, they don't listen. They say this again.
Who gonna check me, boo?
They say this.
Whatever, I do what I want.
And, you know, if you're not going to listen, then how can you be helped? Let's get back into the content.
Let me tell you this, especially if you look like me, you're a black woman, we've never been oppressed. Black men have never been in a position to oppress us. White women have been oppressed because their men held all the power. Black men have always been trying to work their way up. So they've never put us in a position to oppress us. We've always had to work together back in the day with each other. So no, I don't believe women are oppressed. I feel like this is the most opportunity that we've ever had. I think every problem that we have, we put on ourselves.
She's got a point.
I think we bought into other racist problems that got us working 8 hours a day, want to say we want to go to the military. We didn't ask for any of that.
All these women are hollering out what they need in a man, and the only way they're going to be with a man is if they have everything on their bucket list. A lot of women's bucket lists are literally absolutely fucking ridiculous and is a fantasy. A lot of women say, oh, I don't want to be with a man unless he makes a certain amount this in a year. I can't be with a man if it's not my way. I can't be with a man if he doesn't, whatever the case may be. Did you ever think for 1 second, looking over your life and your current situation, are you making anywhere near what you want your partner to make? These women are out here saying, I need a man that's going to make $300,000 a year, $400,000 a year. What are you bringing to the table? Because it sounds like you want somebody that make enough money that you can live off of instead of you putting in the own work and appreciating a man that already has a 9-to-5 and is doing his best to make sure that you eat. Instead of putting a price on a man, you need to put priorities and responsibilities on a man. And if you see them taking care of that priorities and responsibility, that's a fucking man. Not how much money is in his bank account.
A lot of y'all are right. There's nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory. For you, what? That's fine for you, but that's not okay for me. That's my preference. I don't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory on the first day. That's why y'all ass don't get shit, because y'all don't have no fucking standards. You're always gonna accept whatever a nigga give to you. I don't accept what a nigga gives to me. I'ma tell the nigga what I want.
I don't know who's starting those rumors, but I do know that there are a lot of jealous people out there.
Find women to be mean as hell. I'm sorry.
Really? Oh my
yes.
gosh. Am I mean? Oh yes.
Yes.
Jasmine, are you mean? A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, point by point. The first young lady was absolutely correct. There's never been a time where black men have had what it would be referred to as a patriarchy in the United States of America.
That's facts, man.
We have never been above our women. Our women and us, black men and black women, we have been oppressed together. And it was that women's movement that came along and convinced black women that it was their men that were doing this and that, and that was a great Jedi mind trick. You know, the second young lady, she described the type of women and the type of behavior from those women that we're avoiding. You know, you have all these stipulations that you want from your man, but do you meet the stipulations that man may want from you? And then the third young lady was the example of the type of women we're avoiding. She just comes in yelling, screaming, aggressively masculine. Those type of chicks don't understand it's better to be by ourselves than to ever mess with them.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And Iyanla Vanzant described it succinctly. Yeah, those chicks are mean. And, you know, if a man has to choose between dealing with the mean woman or just sitting at the house by himself and making YouTube videos, playing Call of Duty, watching Netflix, going to the gym, and saving so much money, he's going to pick the second option. Let's continue.
That's why you're not getting no play, because you ain't up in no pay. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's asking you to buy the bar out. A $6, $10, $12, $15 drink, that's gonna hurt your pockets. It's gonna hurt you to do that. Question that needs answers. Nobody's asking you to buy the bar out. Nobody's asking you to buy shots for everybody in the club. Like a small drink, it's gonna kill you to do that. And there was so many fragile men on there. Like, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with these females nowadays. They always expect for a man to spend some money, and you always expected for somebody to give up some.
Most men really only leave a woman when she is meeting him with masculine energy, because now he doesn't see the need for you.
So what do you think men's deal breakers are?
I think men always need to feel respected, and they need to feel like men. So no matter what they do, if they've lost that feeling that they're in control and that they've lost your respect, it's a deal. I think that's it. They won't ever be the same. So they will search elsewhere for that woman who's now going to have that respect, or whatever you've lost, they're going to look for it in someone else now.
Bruh.
It's so crazy how quick I can get a new nigga. Walk in the store, boom, nigga. Post a picture, boom, nigga. Stop at the red light, boom, nigga. Like, y'all niggas be acting like y'all the prize. You wanna fuck up? You wanna act up? I'ma show you how much I cut up, okay?
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
A lot of these women be like, I know my value. Value is what? You're just like every other chick out here. I've seen 1,000 of you. You're selfish, you're entitled, you're sneaky, you're manipulative. What is your value?
Don't be nice to him all the time. Always have an attitude, and then be nice every once in a while. Make sure that he is continuously chasing you. Don't chase him. Don't always be available to him for sex. Don't cook, don't clean for him, especially if you ain't even married. Make him realize that you're the prize, and always look so good that he knows you got options. So when you leave the house, he get a little nervous. That's how you keep him chasing in love, okay? Men love mean women, period. Don't be his piece.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Yeah, there was so much in that clip, but I'm only going to address two parts of it. The first part I'm going to address is the chick that was very conceited, vain, talking about, don't think that you can't be replaced. Go into the store, bam, new nigga. Go here, bam, new nigga. I'm addressing her because women always say, black women always say they want a real man. They need a good man. Where are the men at? But then when they start talking about black men, they start talking about niggas. There's a difference between a black man, a man, and a nigga. Message. And the fact that y'all keep saying y'all want a man, but then in the next sentence say you want a real nigga is why y'all can't find a real man, because a black man and a nigga is two different creatures. Secondly, the part I want to address is Shira 7. Young ladies, don't ever listen to Shira 7 if you want a man that is of value.
Damn right.
Don't be mean to men. Men would choose to be. That's one of the reasons why we don't approach you, because y'all are mean. That's one of the reasons why we don't date y'all. And this chick is telling y'all to be mean to us.
Are you crazy? Or just plain stupid?
And y'all can't figure out why. Y'all can't find dudes that even want to take you to hell. Let's not say the fancy, expensive Roof Chris, whatever. You can't get dudes to take y'all to Popeyes. Why? Because y'all are listening to chicks like Shira 7 who were telling y'all to be mean. Don't be a man's piece. Yet y'all can't figure out why men are not showing up to singles events. Let's continue.
You know how many women I see turn around and pop their ass? And it'd be a house full of women popping their ass and they hollering, hey!
That whole scene looked like it smelled like weave glue, bacterial vaginosis, and Black and Milds. You can just smell that whole video.
Every time the black women do something now with some music, she got to turn that ass. When you in Miami, you walking up down Ocean Drive, you go hear some hey, and when you look over, it's a bunch of black women. They got their hand on the ground, they got their ass in the air, their bellies hanging up under their shirt, but they got them asses flopping and showing.
Brother, what's that?
Y'all dudes that's on the streets, y'all gotta step y'all game up. Y'all are losing to these dudes that's in the damn prison system.
You sure about that?
Okay, I was on TikTok last night and I ran across a live. It was like 4 dudes that was in the feds. Do y'all know it was thousands of girls on there, like being so fucking thirsty, asking these locked up dudes, oh, what's your JPay? I want to send you some money. I want to come see you. I want to be your pen pal. Like, has the dating pool become that fucking bad that we gotta reach out to niggas that's locked up for love? And these niggas is winning. Like, they taking all the bitches, the bad ones too. Like, y'all dudes on the streets gotta step y'all game up. Y'all are losing terribly.
Right.
We're not losing. We've actively given up on y'all. We don't know. I mean, you're talking about a group of women who, like 56% of them are obese, multiple kids by multiple dudes, lots of college debt, lots of consumer debt, high expectations, champagne dreams on beer budgets. You know what I mean? No, we haven't. Those dudes aren't winning. We've stepped back and said those dudes can have you. Get it right, little mama.
It's not men who are changing. It's not men who are doing something. The vast majority of the decline that we're seeing in family and birth rates is because of the choices that women are making. And now we have social media and dating apps that makes it possible for a woman who was a 4, 5, 6 to get skeeted down into by a top 9, 10 Chad or Tyrone. For the most part, their behavior, they believe because they have a degree, because they make a certain amount of money, or because they just desire a man, that anything below that is dating down. Well, they don't realize the men that they want, because they give those men access for what's between their legs. Even though they have these high standards, they're willing to sleep with any man, not even having basic conversation. They don't even have to go on a date to give away their body to a man. But yet, when you ask them what they bring to the table, that's their most precious commodity, even though it has high mileage, high body count, and it's ran through, and it's really nothing special.
Got to stop chasing women, man. It's an imbalance to chase a woman who you are supposed to take care of financially.
You're supposed to chase a woman and chase after her while she's dealing with other people, and you're supposed to chase after her to take care of her.
Men don't approach women anymore, and the real reason why they don't approach women anymore is not because you're successful, it's not because you're beautiful. They don't approach women anymore because these new day women, these modern day women are highly disrespectful. These women are so confused, right? They're so confused, they swear that nobody hollers at them, nobody approaches them, no one pursues them. But why would a man pursue you when as soon as he even works up the nerve to say something to you, you reject him, you belittle him, you tell him that he's thirsty, you tell him that he's pressed, you tell him that he doesn't have enough money, you tell him that he does not qualify for your time or your attention, and then you wonder why they don't want to deal with you.
You can go on blackstatistics.com and see that 80% of the children are born out of wedlock, yet 54% of black men are childless and single, and 30% are married, which means 84% is not in this equation. So that means that majority of the black women are having children with men that are less than 20% of the entire male population. The lion's share of children being born in the black community is only being reproduced by less than 20% of the black men.
Yeah. The part of that clip that I feel is most important is the statistics the young lady gave at the end. Those statistics are from blackdemographics.com, but I promise you, you can Google NHS, National Health Statistics, CDC, and put this date in, January 10th, 2023. Reproductive statistics. Put that in. I promise you, a PDF file will pop up. You might have to find it. You Google that. A PDF file will pop up. You download it. Every number this lady is talking about will be presented in that report. It's also at blackdemographics.com. Black men have less children than black women. Y'all are sharing baby daddies. Y'all are sharing a small group of men, and then putting the blame on all men, and that's not going to work anymore. The numbers, the stats are out there. There are too many men like myself on social media, Medium Man, Dennis Sperling, BGS Ibmore. There's too many men that are revealing the truth in the numbers. It's not the men. It's not us. It's not us. With that said, thank you for pulling up. I'm well over 500 subs now. Hey, y'all, help me get to 1,000. That's the new goal. I need to get to 1,000 subs. I appreciate everybody that's giving me a chance. All my new subs, all my day ones. Thank y'all for showing up. There's a billion places you can be on this platform, yet y'all choose to pull up with me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. With that said, give me a like, give me a sub, give me a share. Go get my homie Sean C from TSG Uncut. That's where I got this clip from. Give him a like, give him a sub, give him a share. And I'll see you on the next one. Toodles.